Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Happy 2020. Today we're going to do a full recap of my dividend payments that I received in the year 2019. But before we jump into the video, got to get this out the way. Go ahead and make sure you click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Click the little bell to make sure you get notified every time I drop a video. So let's jump into the video. All right, so I wanted to go over my investment account, solely talking about the dividends that I earned throughout the year in 2019. Dividend investing has been a huge topic over the last few months, and I'm seeing more and more channels talk about it. So I figured, why not go ahead and share my investment account with you guys. Prior, when I first started this channel, I would go into my income and do income statements. So I'm really excited to be able to do this again, to where I can show you guys me growing money instead of going through the process of me showing you guys of me just spending and paying off debt. Now we get a real good chance to see my money grow. The account that I'm pulling up, this is the account that I started a few years ago. This account was started just for growth income. So it has some where I'm buying stocks that are just growing that don't necessarily have dividends, but it also has some stocks that do pay out dividends. I have created a dividend only portfolio where I'm just going to be solely investing in dividend stocks. And I also have a portfolio where it's just a high growth stock where I'm going to be investing in just stocks that I believe in and companies that don't necessarily have dividends, but good stocks that I want to purchase. I'll do follow-up videos on both of those accounts later throughout the year, throughout the months. I'm going to be doing updates on these videos. But for this video specifically, I just wanted to give an update of how much I made specifically dividend investing within the year of 2019. All right, so this particular account, so I figured it would be easier if we jumped into the computer and went through this portion of it. So we're going to walk through the total amount of what dividends how much I made each month throughout the full year in 2019. Again, this account was set up not to be solely dividend focused. It was just set up for a growth account that has a mix of some high growing stocks, bonds, and some that provide dividends as well. So most of these are going to be Vanguard type of stocks that I'm investing in. Just a safe personal investing account where I have a good mix of 90% stocks and 10% bonds. But let's jump into it and let's see how much I've made through dividends. I also have my Roth Ira in here as well. Note, this Roth Ira was set up a few years ago. I haven't invested in it in over a few years just because of the income requirements. I could do a backdoor Roth Ira, but I haven't got into setting that up. All right, so we can see, so the month of January, I made some pretty good dividends. So I got paid out $31.87. Looks like here in a second. And I also got paid out another dividend investment of $48.23 here. And then I got a smaller one here for 16 cents in my Roth IRA. Like I said, it's only about 5 or 6 grand in there. So it's not a lot in that account. So got some few change there in February. And again, we got another 21 cent investing for personal investing. That's going to be the bigger one. That's about 20,000. But at the year when I started out, this count was about right at $10,000. So it wasn't quite at the 10,000 mark yet when I started out. So still pretty good returns starting out with this account. All right, so on to September again. We got another one for 62 cents, another one for $1.25. Going into March, I got another one in my Roth IRA for 29 cents, another one again in personal investing for 21 cents. Then we got another two in March, another one for 62 cents, and another one for $1.53. And the cool thing about this, all these are passive income. Like, I'm not doing anything but investing the money. So this is passively growing by the different stocks that I'm paying in. So the companies that pay out dividends for these particular stocks that I pay in, they're paying me out. So there's no pattern here of whether I'm trying to get paid out monthly or trying to get paid out quarterly. Obviously, most of the setup here that I have set up looks like a lot of them are paying the bigger portion payouts quarterly. So let's jump into it again. So we should see some bigger ones come up in April. All right, so again, on April 2nd, I got $8.98. Again, another payment here of $19.35. Another payment here of $10.25. And then I got another payment again in April of $21. And then there's some smaller ones here that closed out the month. Well, actually, this was around the beginning of the month. So another one for 93 cents, another one for $1.98. Next, that brings us into May. Again, we're back to some more smaller ones, but still it's money coming in every single month. You can imagine as this account grows and there's more money that's put in here, these are going to be big payouts. These are going to get bigger and bigger over the course of this account growing. Again, it's money that's coming in passively, so that's really cool. So going in, so another one in 32 cents, 29 cents, 61 cents. Another one we got $1.86, and that closes out May, and then that brings us into June. So in June, again, we got more payouts of 95 cents, 240s, and then again, we got some bigger payouts here in the month of June here. We got a $23 one. We got another $58 and almost $60 payout here in June, and then that closes out the month of June. So that brings us to the halfway point in a year, and you can see again the power of investing in good dividend stocks or good growth stocks. You see here money begins to come in passively. So that's why it's going to be a real focus here for me this year, to continue to invest and continue to ramp up my investing. That way my money continues to work for me. Again, like I said, I'm going to do a solely focused dividend investing portfolio using the Robinhood app. I'll drop a link down below if you want to get started with Robinhood. If you click my link below, you'll get a free stock. I'll get a free stock. So why not? You get a free stock for free. So go ahead and sign up. All right, so let's jump into it. Again, we're gonna go through and talk about the back half of the year, and then I'll do a running total of how much I actually made throughout the year. All right, so let's jump into it. So back here with July. So again, there was another payment here of $5.83. Another one here of $15.97. A smaller one of 17 cents, but hey, still money that came in passively. Another one of 59 cents, and then another one of $2.10. Another little small one of 32 cents, 16 cents, and that closes out the month of July. All right, so now we're jumping into August here. So we got another one of 33 cents here in August. Another one of 58 cents in August. A little bit more of 258 here in August. Again, we're still continuing the pattern of every single month. You guys see here, there's a payment that has come to me every single month. I've received money from this portfolio. All right, so that brings us to September. So 31 cents here, 39 cents here, 58 cents, $1.44, 81 cents, 11.63. Oh, we got a bigger one here towards the end of September, 35.59 to close out the month of September. I expect some bigger ones to start coming up in October. So kick off the first with 17.26, another one of 52.18, another payment of 3.76, another one of 31 cents, another one of 39 cents, 55 cents, 2.39, and then that closes out the month of October. So this account here, you guys notice all these dividends here. So this is my Betterment account. So what they do is they automatically reinvest the dividends once you receive them back into your account. So they automatically reinvest it and go buy more stocks based on the portfolio or stock that you set up. So this is really cool. The thing about Robinhood is though Robinhood don't automatically reinvest the dividends, so it just sits in your account. But once I go into that video, I'll show you guys how that works. But I am going to be moving this account here that is in Betterment. I'm going to be moving this over to M1 Finance. I just needed to wait until the year closed out. So now I'm going to start that process of getting this moved over. Hopefully I can get it moved over within the next 2 weeks or so. Okay, so that brings us back to October. Again, we're starting out October with 31 cents, 41 cents, 56 cents here. Another one of 2.48, and then that closes out the month of November. And then that brings us to the last month here. Again, we're continuing the streak of every single month we've got paid something from dividend investing. So that brings us here to the 9th. We got 85 cents, 321, another one of 524. And then on the 30th, we got some fairly decent ones. So we got a 27.68, and then to close out the year, we got almost $100 in our accounts. Just from investing. This is the dividend payout that we got. So now if we go through, and I've exported all this out into just a Excel sheet or CSV file so we can get a running total. And this will show us the running total that we got for the year. So for just investing, not doing anything, not really intentionally setting this account up to get paid out dividends, we've gotten back a total sum of $529 just for the year of 2019. Again, this account started out at about $9,000, $10,000 at the beginning of the year, and I invested around $875 each month. So now we're close to about $20,000 now in this account. So you can see as the year kept going and going, the dividends got a little bit bigger. But the main thing here that I wanted to point out is that all of this was done passively. So just by me investing money into my portfolio, getting it set up, I was starting to make money. So that's the power of investing and getting your money working for you. If I would have just had this money sitting somewhere in a checking account or just a savings account, it wouldn't have made me any money. At least wouldn't have made me the money that it made here by investing. And like I said, this is just solely the amount that I made off dividends. This doesn't even count any market changes and the stocks going up. This doesn't include the value of that going up. This is just solely just dividend investing, what I've made from these stocks. So if you guys enjoy these type of videos or like these type of videos, please drop a comment below. I'm going to be doing more of these where I show you guys, each month, several times a week, where my portfolios are doing. Again, I'll do an update once I get this moved over to M1 Finance. And I'll be doing an update on my Robinhood portfolio again, which will be solely dividend investing. And I'll probably just do a roll up each month where I just combine the two and just showing you how they're growing over time. I'll cover everything from the dividends, from the different stocks that I'm investing in, as well as the growth from the stocks and why I'm picking the stocks that I'm picking to invest. Anyway, again, if you guys like this video, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell to make sure you get notified each time we drop a new video, and I will see you all on the next video. Have a good one.